I suspect it won't be news to many people in this room that Lord Darzi published his independent investigation of the National Health Service in England this morning. Hands up if anybody has spent any time reading that today. If you haven't, I recommend it to you because it seems likely to me that it will form the basis of the next decade of the NHS's life. What might be news to you, because in all the hot takes on LinkedIn, I haven't read many people pick up on this today, is that the very first theme that Lord Darzi highlights for the next 10-year plan is to re-engage staff and re-empower patients. This must be at the heart of any plan for the future of the health, and I would add care system. Health and care are human industries. They're how we look after our own, how we look into the future, and how we look at ourselves. But staff and patient engagement are not just a matter of principle and values, but they're also a matter of pragmatic necessity. You might be aware that this is Cambridge Tech Week. We're surrounded in Cambridge and in the UK by incredible universities, businesses, healthcare providers, clinicians, innovators, entrepreneurs, creative, smart, brilliant people who have ideas with the potential to revolutionise health and care. But not all of these ideas will make it to the point of adoption and scale in the system. Achieving adoption and scale means building products, services, processes, pathways that work for patients and for staff and deliver for the system in terms of policy and financial goals. So meaningful change in health and care must start with the people who use, deliver, and influence health and care services. We have to innovate from a rich understanding of the problem. We have to design solutions alongside the people whose lives will be affected by the change. And we have to evaluate the success of innovation and improvement, not just from a technical or economic perspective, but using evidence that allows us to understand how it has impacted people's lives. Not just from a point of principle, but because it is necessary for real, concrete change. Better outcomes for patients, less time and money wasted on unsuccessful initiatives, and smoother change processes and engaged stakeholders. Which is why myself, Mary Dixon-Woods, and Andy Patterson founded This Labs as a company to allow Discovery, the platform, to grow its impact, using technology and know-how developed in the University of Cambridge by the Discovery team and members of this institute, generously supported with social investment from the Health Foundation, and now built on over the last year by my fabulous team and the growing group of new partners that we have the pleasure to work with. So what is so great about This Labs, the organisation, and Discovery, the platform? We are the experts at delivering online engagement at scale. We help our clients to identify their audiences, to formulate the right approaches to gathering the insight, to create tools for capturing insight and deliver them through our platform, and we can help with analysing the resulting data to deliver useful, actionable conclusions quickly. Doing this sort of work online means we can make it accessible to participants, engaging, quick, and easy to do. We use a range of approaches that go beyond just asking people for their opinions into enabling them to take part in tasks like prioritisation, making trade-offs, creating consensus. And that allows our clients to make sense of the complex landscape of health and care and the huge diversity of experiences of patients and the public. But our strongest asset, of course, is the people who contribute to the work that we do. We currently have more than 10,000 people registered on the platform, and we're recruiting all the time. It's their knowledge, experience, and expertise, and that of everyone else who uses, works in, or contributes to the health and care system that will ultimately enable it to reinvent and renew itself to handle the challenges set out in Lord Darzi's report.